Hello, my name is Sean. Welcome to The Limit, and on today's episode we're going to be talking about the Pagani Utopia. Now, this car has been 6 years in the making, and I'm going to finally give my opinion on it, and I'm going to give you some of the specs, starting with the horsepower. This car has 852 horsepower from a AMG provided V12. Now, I believe this is the third V12 provided to Pagani by Mercedes-AMG, and it is the most powerful engine that they have received thus far. And it's made it to a 7-speed Shrek manual, so this car will be a manual or a auto manual. Pagani says this is done to keep the weight down. This car weighs about 2,822 pounds, and that is dry weight before all the liquids and fluids and things of that nature are placed into the car. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering, what's the 0 to 60 time and how fast this car actually is? Well, Pagani hasn't really given out any figures, so we don't know. Seeing that this car is more powerful than its predecessor, which was the Huayra, I'm guessing that it's going to be as fast or faster. Now, I could be completely wrong about that, but we'll see. Now, let's talk about the design, which is kind of, I'll say, controversial, maybe because of how they presented it. It is actually presented in the same way that the Huayra was many years ago, where it was given a bland color, not really giving off some of the lines and curvature of this car. And this car has gone away from the rounded look of the Huayra and has gone more for the square shape of the Zonda, and this car seems to me to be more of a continuation of the Zonda design. And actually, when I seen it, I thought it was a one-off Zonda, but I wouldn't call this car a retro. Horacio Pagani has his own style and philosophies, so things that inspire him. So whatever the inspiration for this car was, here you are, the design that he came up with. Now, the interior quality is actually more subdued than the Huayra. Huayra's interior is probably one of the best looking interiors on any car, bar none, and it probably will continue down that line for years to come, even 20, 30, 40 years after it's going out of production. This car is more simplistic. There's a lot more leather. Now, for those that own the car, I'm sure they're going to be more into the carbon fiber aspect of the car, and when it gets to that stage, it'll probably look more like the Huayra. But as it stands, this car is more subdued, a lot more laid back, and I don't know how I feel about the simplicity. I think it's the technology, and it's probably a lot better than what the technology in the Huayra was, because that car is old at this point, but still not as stylistically pleasing to the eyes, just my opinion. Also, this car has gone away from the gold wing doors we've seen on the Huayra and the Huayra BC, and now has the butterfly wing doors we've seen on the Huayra R. I don't see that as a big deal, because the butterfly wing doors do fit this car's profile, and it probably saves weight over gold wing doors. It's a win-win in my opinion. Now, I have seen this car in carbon fiber, and I must say it does look pretty damn excellent, but let's keep it real, most cars look pretty damn good in carbon fiber. I think we need to see this car in other colors. Now, there's going to be around 90 of these cars, and are all spoken for. They've sold out long before we've seen it, so I'm sure we're going to see some on the road, and I'm sure we're going to see some pretty excellent color schemes and specs. We'll really have to wait, maybe next year before we see this car on the road, and we'll be able to judge its full design. I'll just say Horacio Pagani outdid itself with the Huayra, and we're gonna have to see the Utopia in its full glory, before we can say it's the better looking of the two cars. So there you have it, my opinion on the Pagani Utopia the fastest, most powerful Pagani? Maybe. We know it's the most powerful, but is it the fastest? We'll have to wait and see. Tell me, what is your opinion on the design of this car? Do you like it? Do you love it? Let me know in the comments. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. So if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. Got a lot of stuff for this channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. With that said, I'll catch you later.